Tom Mullaney, a regular boy who attended Kings Norton Boys School. The torment that Tom underwent was too much, and on the 19th of May 2010, he committed suicide. And this is his story.
What I've been told or whatever is in school and that he was getting bullied bad and that, and on Facebook the people from school that were bullying him were just carrying it on after school and probably bullying him on there as well.
Apparently a younger year 7 had an altercation with Thomas and it was getting out of hand. He took a swing at Thomas in the corridor and Thomas has pushed him away. Yeah. Well, having pushed away, he was then said that he had done something more to him, strangled him or marked his neck or something, which we believe wasn't the case. And it's escalated from there. And then he's told somebody else who's then gone onto Facebook and had a bit of an altercation with Thomas, and Thomas was giving as good as got. But that was on a private one-to-one chat. Yeah. Then that chat was posted on the internet, on the wall.
Well, my experience, like, because I got bullied in that when I was in school and that, as I've explained in the song and that, and Tom got bullied as well, so I've just like interlocked my experience with his and just put together that song. With me, I never ever told no one I was bullied until that song. That was the first time anyone ever, like, people in school, like, obviously would have known, but apart from that, no one, like, I didn't ever tell no one, but I just coped with that by just going home and crying, really. I didn't tell no one, like, I didn't never go anywhere with it, you get me? I just cry and then that's how I got over it, but really, what I should have done is go and find someone, really, because that would have stopped the tears or whatever, but probably just makes you feel bad about yourself, innit, so you don't go and do it.
There's only one goes through my mind, and that's why. Why did that conversation go on from a private chat onto the main wall? And why is my son not here? Because we know our son. We think we know our sons and our daughters. Yeah? And he's a bigger character than that. You know, things wouldn't faze him. You know, I don't understand why he's actually done what he's done. But we have got more insight on what he's done. There was no coming back from. It's a strange answer to it. It's a case of that if you put anything around your neck and you're on your own and you come off of a small height, even just a small height, you faint within 30 seconds and there's no coming back. And that is, people don't know, you know, kids don't know, and we don't know why he's done it. You know, that's the biggest question we've got, and it'll never be answered. It's a lifetime for us now. We've been sentenced to a lifetime of not knowing why.
Yeah, and it's a guilt feeling we've got.
Why our son's not here.
Say I say to you on Facebook, "Are you a fathead?" Yeah, and then one of my friends pressed a like as well. So now it's 2 people saying you're a fathead, and then that makes you feel twice as bad.
It's like a magnifying glass. You have a little spat or something, you know, a little argument, and it magnifies it out of proportion.
I think bullying's still the same, whatever form it comes, and from however it arises, bullying's still the same. Bullies are able to find the weaknesses in others and exploit it, and exploit it again until we have the situation that poor old Tom faced himself in.
Anytime a bad word comes on there, they could scan straight into that going on, and just when it's there, you're off or whatever, right?
I think with Facebook itself, it works well. I think what Facebook needs to do is address the parents. They need to find ways of perhaps putting adverts on TV to say, this is Facebook, this is the great things we do, but you need to know this is what your kids are getting up to.
The simplest thing that Facebook can do is put a warning when your Facebook page comes up. Using this certain terminology, threatening is a behaviour which is not going to be used on Facebook, and you can be tracked, and they can be tracked.
You can be prosecuted for it.
At the end of the day, if they don't listen then, and it's a keep on offending, they should be prosecuted.
I think it's shown that Facebook can be a killer. It's a terrible thing to say, but yeah, as much as any bullying can, but Facebook puts it in the hands of a lot more people. It can be a lot more dangerous.
It will kill. What you're basically doing is killing somebody, but you're doing it indirect.
Turn to someone and just get help. Like, you don't have to do it on your own and that, like, because like it's really like played on my head, you know, like when I think about it now, like I wasn't really thinking about, because that just because I come to that flowers on your grave, yeah. Up till that stage, I never really thought, like, you know, when I was getting bullied, like, it didn't really used to, like, I didn't used to let it bother me, you know what I mean? Never, like, but then from Tom taking his life and that, and then thinking of how hard he was bullied to thinking how I was bullied, like, that's what brings it back and thinks, yeah, you know what, it was serious, and like, you don't really see it for as serious as it is, like, until something like that happens. If you sign up to Facebook, you're on there at your own free will, ain't you? I suppose. And you have to just deal with the fact that if you're on there, you're using their services, ain't it? Like, so you can't really moan at them. They haven't come to you and said to you, sign up.
Do you think they could do more though?
They could, of course they could, because any time a bad word comes on there, they could scan straight into that going on and just, when it's there, you're off or whatever, ain't it? Whatever. Any kind of bullying, anything.
Injustice, in our minds, is Facebook, because they've set something up that people can abuse and have done absolutely nothing to correct it.
Facebook by itself doesn't do anything, just as much as a road doesn't cause accidents. It's only people when they're on it that cause the accidents. I think by virtue Facebook, it's the people, their behaviour when they're on Facebook that causes the problems. It's an instrument for good and it's also a weapon for bad, so it's a difficult one.
You can say there were multiple reasons that caused Tom to do what he did. Some people may blame the bullies, some people may blame the school, some people may say that he didn't need to do what he did. But you have seen the type of person Tom was, and you've seen how the bullies have changed and affected his life. But let's take a look at one person that stayed quiet in all this situation. The one person that says nothing, Facebook.